Where do you see yourself in 5 years? When you are asked this question during an interview, then keep it to yourself about the career goals and dreams you have for the next couple of years, if in case your goals are nowhere related to the job you are interviewing. There is no need to spill the beans to some random stranger whom you just met. Let's say you are interviewing for a junior software developer role in a mid-sized company. Now when the interviewer asked you this question, you say that in 5 years I see myself as a senior software engineer at Google. Or in 5 years I will have my own startup. It's great that you have set some realistic goals for yourself from the early stages of your career. But it's not required to be completely honest about it and share the specifics of your 5-year plan to the prospective employer. If 5 candidates interviewed for this role, including you, and the manager is now having a tough time in making a decision because you are all equally good, then how you answered this question might make a difference. In this case, the above answer will not help you land this job because the interviewer will feel the lack of long-term commitment from your end, as you have plans to work for a different company or start your own business in few years from now. In this video, I have shared a couple of sample answers towards the end, which will help you answer this question in the right way. So without any further ado, let's begin. In today's ever-changing job market, no one can predict what is going to happen in the next 5 years. Even the interviewer is not aware of that. So why does this question still exist in the list of the frequently asked questions? Well, the reason behind asking this question is to understand few important things about your goals and priorities and see if you are the right fit for the job. Number 1. By asking this question, the employer wants to know if you are going to stick with them for at least 4 to 5 years or you want to join them for a certain period until you come across a lucrative option. A lot of time and resources goes into the hiring, training and mentoring of a new employee. So employees want to hire someone who is committed and dependable rather than someone who is addicted to switching companies after few months or few years. Number 2. They want to know if you are motivated, ambitious and realistic at the same time. For example, you have just 1 year of experience in sales and you say that in 5 years I want to be the CEO of a company or I want to be the marketing director of this company. This kind of answer proves that you have not done your research and you are not yet sure about your career goals. Well, I'm not saying that these goals are impossible, but it takes some time to reach a new milestone and every company has its own standards. Maybe one of the minimum criteria to be a marketing director in this company is 10 plus years of relevant experience. Another reason why this answer is a thumbs down is that you just wanted to be designated as CEO or marketing director of a company, but you don't have any roadmap for the steps or actions you must take to reach there. Otherwise, you would have answered smartly. Number 3. They want to know if your long-term goals align with the company. Let's say you are interviewing for a manual tester opportunity and the company is strictly looking for someone who can work as a manual tester for at least 3 to 4 years, since they have signed few long-term projects with their client. Now imagine you have answered all the questions in the interview and now it seems that the job is all yours. But when the manager asked you, where do you see yourself in 5 years, you say that, I am currently learning the web automation tool Selenium. I am also taking classes on Python scripting so that in few years I can get into automation testing and simultaneously upgrade myself with few other automation tools in demand. In 5 years, I will be handling bigger projects and leading a team of QA engineers. Good answer, but unfortunately you won't get this job because the interviewer will get a glimpse of your 5-year plan and he will understand that you won't stick to manual testing for long. So what is the right way of answering this question? Well, there are few things you should keep in mind before answering. Number 1. Be relevant. Don't be candid enough to disclose your goals that are not relevant to the job you are interviewing. For example, never say that in 5 years I see myself as an actor in Bollywood or I see myself as a politician or playing international cricket. Keep these goals to yourself at least for now. Number 2. Before coming to the interview, do some research about the company from their website. Go through their vision and mission statement and make notes on certain points that align with your growth and career goals. And if required, mention it while answering this question. Number 3. Split your answer into short-term plan of 1 to 2 years and a long-term plan of 3 to 5 years. Number 4. Always talk about what actions you will take in the first 1 to 2 years to handle bigger responsibilities and achieve your goal in the 5th year. Now let me share a couple of examples. Example 1. You have recently graduated from college and are interviewing for a technical support role where you need to provide technical assistance to consumers using the company's virtual reality devices. So your answer could be, my goal right now is to find a position at a company where I can learn new skills and start implementing those skills in real time. One of the reasons I want to work in the VR industry is because of my passion for virtual reality. In the next few years, I want to learn everything about the job, the process, the products, their features, the latest upgrades, and how it works, and be an expert in all the different versions of products your company manufactures so that I can assist your customers with the right solution. In 5 years, I would like to take bigger responsibilities by providing mentorship and guidance to other employees, potentially taking on a leadership role and helping them excel in their industry knowledge and customer service skills. So in the above answer, you have clearly mentioned your 5-year plan of getting into the leadership role, which could be a team leader or a manager, and what you intend to do as a leader. You have also thought of the steps you need to take throughout the course of time to reach there. You are interviewing for a software engineer role where the company is looking for someone with 3 to 5 years experience with Python and C++. So your answer could be, I plan to hit the ground running by working alongside people I can learn from. In the initial few years, I want to take on a couple of wide-ranging responsibilities related to the company's backend development and refine my knowledge about all the areas, including company standards, the cross-functional business process, clients, their expectations, etc. In 5 years, I would love to be an industry expert and lead crucial projects, managing a team of like-minded people and share their success while continuously upgrading my skills to support and influence others. In this example as well, you know what you must do from day 1 to be where you want to see yourself in 5 years. So these are some of the possible ways of answering one of the most common question, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Sometimes the interviewer might ask you, where do you see yourself in 3 years or 10 years? Even in that case, the trick remains the same. That is, split your answer into short-term and long-term goals and focus on what actions you will take to reach there. If you have drawn a roadmap of your career and are aware of what you need to do next to achieve your goals, then to tackle this question is like a piece of cake. So wish you good luck with your upcoming interviews, and I hope this video was helpful. Hit the like button if you liked it, as it really motivates me to make more videos like this. And if you are new to this channel, then please consider subscribing and press the bell icon to get a notification when I upload a new video. So goodbye for now and see you all next week.